What's your sister doing? Okay, Matt. Here's your first training lesson for you and Brady. First thing you want to do is work on get in to heel position. This is Brady learning how to get into the proper heel position. And you can first do this against a wall or in a hallway. And proper heel position, yes, is butt straight. It's nice with our dogs, and it's also a drawback. The judges can always tell them they're not straight because of the ridge, but we can tell them they're straight because of the ridge. Proper heel position is going to be their shoulders by our knees, and their butts and their nose straight. Why you want to do this against the wall is because you don't want this to happen. This sort of thing. She's sitting next to me, but that's not good heel position. Yes. Okay? So at first, you're just going to work on, I've got treats in my hand, just work on Brady just getting good heel position. You can lure him with the treat. Yes. So I'm giving this motion with the treat, so she's learning how to step up with me and sit. Yes. And I'm telling her get in at the same time. So she's getting an idea of what that means. Most people will use that command, get in. Yes. And this is where you can see all this hand targeting. This is your doggy steering wheel. That's why it's good. So initially, just practice it against the wall. Yes. Only reward the good straight ones. If you got crooked ones, just say, oh, nice try, but ignore it and go on. Try again. Oh, perfect example. She's crooked. Yes. Very nice, good girl. So I'm giving her a lot of help at this point. That's okay because I want her to be set up for success because she's still learning this. We'll make it harder later on. Okay, what was the next thing that I had? Owie! I love it if you want to work, but owie! Next thing I had, that was get into heel position. Next thing I have is attention in heel position. So this, last time it was about Brady learning to get into the heel position. This time, it's just about her, we maneuver ourselves to get into heel position. And I want her to give me attention. So her job right now, I'll get myself into the proper position. She did it for me. But her job right now is to give me attention. Proper heel position, you want a J in the leash. See how it looks like a J? There's a little bit of slack. And I want her to look at me. While you're doing obedience, you don't want to stare right at your dog because it's going to make them lag and go back behind you. So when you are doing healing with your dog in obedience, you want to look at the floor right in front of you. Yes. She's looking at the treats in my hand. That's okay. Sky. Look. I want her to look up at me. Watch me. Yes. And I'm just going to reward her. She's getting bored. She's offering other behaviors because she's not sure that that's what I want her to do. That's okay. Let's try it again. Yes. She looked up at me without me asking for it. Yes. She started to offer it down, but I'm trying to start to look about 11 o'clock. So she's getting used to me not looking right at her to give eye contact. Very good. Come try it again. But just looking at me and giving eye contact. Watch me. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to work. Silly, silly, silly. Yes, good girl. Let's go get some more cookies. Okay? So you have to play with it a bit. But we're just wanting them to give you attention. Give you eye contact. That was very good. Next thing that you can start at home before our classes start next week is front. And front is at the end of the recall. If you remember with Dallas, it's you tell the dog to wait, go on the opposite side of the ring, you tell the dog to come, and they come right to front. They sit right in front of you. So, how you start this is, again, it's not the dog's responsibility, it's our responsibility. We just want the dog to learn that this is the right place to be. And I'm going to tell her, front, yes. I've got treats in both hands. You keep your hands at your side for this. And I'm going to look down at her, but I'm going to make sure I'm standing up straight. If I bend over, it's going to make her not want to be close to me. So I'm going to make sure I'm standing up straight. Front. Yes. I'm going to tell her front, so she's getting an idea of that word and what position she's in. And I'm starting with the treat way up high, and I'm bringing it down so that she kind of has to stretch. Front. Yes, good girl. And that's all you're going to do at this point. That's great foundation stuff. At this point, that's enough. I don't even know if I need to show you how it looks with a trained dog. You actually did pretty well. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I think that's enough for Brady to work on before class next week. Yeah, because just even the attention stuff is really takes a lot of work. All right? Happy training, guys.